Let's talk about Liverpool against Frankfurt. Liverpool has played Frankfurt twice, and that was in the first and second leg of the 1972-1973 Super Cup. And the first leg, Liverpool won 2-0, and the second leg, Liverpool drew 0-0. And since then, they've not encountered each other. And now they are facing each other in the UEFA Champions League. If you look at their performance rating, their 5 last games, you discover that both teams are struggling. Liverpool is struggling. They've lost their last 4 games, and in their last 5 games, they won just 1 and lost 4. Whereas for Frankfurt, they won 1, drew 1, and lost 3. So the two teams have been struggling in their last, 5 games. So it is going to be an open game. And if you watch Frankfurt, their last games, there has been goal galore. And if you look at Liverpool, Liverpool has not been so great with, protecting their defense. They have been open, they have been porous. Look at the likes of Virgil van Dijk. He has been performing poorly lately. Konate has been covering up for Van Dijk. Van Dijk looks to be running away from challenges. Each time a player is advancing to his 18-yard box, he is running back and always trying to set the buttocks. I don't know where he got that, that style from. Always wanting to set buttocks. Is buttocks going to defend the goal? You see? So you discover that Konate has been the one challenging, defending, and trying to cover the Liverpool's defense. And if Konate should have any problem in Liverpool, if he goes down on any injury or receive any red card or anything, it will be a very dangerous time for Liverpool, because their saving grace currently has been Konate. If not for Konate, Chelsea would have scored a lot of goals. Arsenal, which team played against them? I think, was it not Manchester United? Manchester United would have scored a lot of goals. But Konate has been that, extra man in the fire. He has been that man to defend them in times of troubles. And so you see, he can't be everywhere. And when there's loophole around the areas where other people are, they score goals. But Konate has been all around, moving around, trying to make sure that he defends the Liverpool backline. So these are things that, Liverpool needs to put in place, and very quickly at that, else they will face, greater challenges to come. So expect a very high score line, both teams to score, because if you look at their defenses, porous. So, but they have very strong, attacking force. If you look at Frankfurt, they have Jonathan Bukart. They have Jonathan Bukart shooting, firing on all cylinders. You have Mohamed Salah for Liverpool. You have Hugo Ekitike for Liverpool. They are firing and they are shooting. Even Cody Gakpo has been scoring lately. So expect goals to come from both sides. So this is what I expect from the Liverpool game. But then, if they are not careful, Frankfurt may, win this game. The game is dicey. The game is just dicey. The best I can advise is, the best I see is, a game filled with goals from both sides. A game filled with goals from both sides. But we'll see what will come out of the game. But Liverpool needs to win this game to boost their confidence. Because there's one thing with failure, and in football, if you continue to lose, it will get to a point where the players become demoralized. And then to come out from that losing way becomes a very difficult task. So they must try their possible best to come out from that losing. But as a Chelsea fan, as a rival fan, what is our own business? Our own is we want them to continue to fail. We don't want them to continue to lose, so that they take the losing streak into the Premier League and we continue to, move forward. So, but that is the situation. If they truly need to get back to their, good days, they must try their best to win. And this, tries to cement arguments of people who say that an Slot was living on, the performance and the, glory of the previous manager. And if you look at it, that last season was just, an extension of what the previous manager has done. But this season tends to show what an Slot can do or cannot do. And if you look at his performance currently, you see that they are having a dip in form. So an Slot has to impose himself and show his managerial prowess and his tactical superiority against other, manager that he comes against. So if he doesn't do that, it shows that whatever people are saying is actually true. He needs to up the game. He needs to do more to help the team. So let's know what you think about the Liverpool game and what you expect from that game.